The greater good.
Hey everybody, Greater Good Mining here. Today, Iceriver announced on X that they have new miners coming out, and they have teased us a little bit. They haven't told us much details, and they're asking us to make our best guess at what these miners are. So let's take a look at that. And before we get too far into the video, if you could do me a favor, it helps out a lot. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you like the content. I have tons of crypto content. I'll show you on the screen. I'll scroll through it real quick. But anyway, I appreciate you doing that. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, as I said, Iceriver on their official account at Iceriver Miner on X, they said something powerful is coming, more efficient, more powerful, built for the next generation. Guess what's under the cover? Drop your guesses. Stay tuned for the big reveal. And they tease us a little bit. They put KS0 Alephium ALEO. So Kaspa Alephium ALEO is what they're kind of teasing in this post. And I just went ahead and guessed, and it was just real quick. Like, I've heard rumors of a 90 terahash Kaspa miner. I don't know if that'll be Bitmain or if it'll be Iceriver. It could be hydro, it could be air cooled, it could be, different products like home miners. We don't know yet, but I just went ahead and guessed if it's like the next generation Kaspa miner, and if it's air cooled. I don't know if this is possible. It might have to be hydro to get up this high with hash rate, but I just guessed KS7L 60 terahash Kaspa miner, AL5 30 terahash ELF miner, and then ALEO. Even though Iceriver hasn't even formally showed the ALEO miners on their page yet, other resellers are showing them. And I'll just show you real quick what I'm talking about. Crypto Miner Bros has a 50 mega hash ALEO miner that looks like the KS0 Ultra and the AL0, that kind of form factor, but it's not even on Iceriver's official site yet. So it's interesting that the resellers are showing the ALEO miner before Iceriver even posted on their site. It's, placeholders basically, it seems like. But anyway, they have teased an ALEO miner, but they haven't really dropped their home miner version yet on their website. So I went ahead and guessed on a next generation ALEO miner, but I don't know if that's what this will be. It's probably going to be like a home miner, like the small one that you saw, the KS0 Ultra form factor. So I just went ahead and guessed that anyway. So we'll see. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other possibilities. My buddy Mining Stacker, he was wondering if it's a hydro lineup. He reposted their post also. That would be interesting. That would be something different. You could definitely make them more efficient and more powerful that way with the hydro miners. So it's a very interesting thought. Mining Stacker reposted that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Kaspa break-even calculator. I haven't used it in a while because the hash rate has gone up so high so fast. It's really hard to know what the hash rate will be when it's gone up so fast with these new miners that drop. If it's a 90 terahash unit from Iceriver and it's a hydro unit and they start shipping out, this hash rate's going to go up. So even the calculator, you are only using your best guess. I will leave a link to this calculator. It's from Tariffs stuff. He has really good stuff, and he's done a great job with this, but it's all speculation. So let's go ahead and punch in some numbers. I just went ahead and used like 60 terahash, which is 60,000 gigahash. I put a cost of $8,000 because the KS5M is around $2,000. I think it's like $1,800 on Iceriver's website. So I just went ahead and put around $8,000, and I'm totally just guessing. That these guesses could be completely off. You guys tell me what you think. But I just put 3,400 watts, and I put Terra hosting is where I have my miners hosted. So I put their hosting rate on this Coder stuff break-even calculator. Right now it's saying with the current price of Kaspa being so depressed, it's saying you're not going to break even with a higher power miner. And that's with the cost of $8,000 in there. I don't know what the thing will cost. I don't know if this is the correct hash rate. Don't forget, I'm just completely speculating. Now let's go ahead and speculate as if it were one of these rumored 90 terahash units. If it's a hydro unit, it's going to take more wattage, and I don't know for sure how much, but if you check out like a Bitmain unit, it's like 5,300 watts. So I just went ahead and punched in 5,000 watts, 90 terahash, like that has been rumored. I left the cost at $8,000 because I have no idea what it'll be. but it's still saying you can't break even. So what needs to happen is, and you guys all know, the price of Kaspa needs to go up. If we had 10 cent Kaspa, you're still not breaking even till December of 2026. If you have 20 cents, we're looking a little better. You can break even by July. So really the limiting factor in all of these crypto mining equipment is the cost of crypto itself. And right now, Kaspa's price is so depressed that pretty much nothing is profitable. Now, I still have my Kaspa miners running because you know as well as I do, these prices can swing wildly. I'm looking for an overall average price of better than buying it. And lately it has been not so good for Kaspa. And we all know that. If you're a miner, you know that. You've known it for a long time. And we're hoping that some of this instability from tariffs and from the kind of like the global macro currently happening right now, we're hoping that this stabilizes and resolves. I'm not sure if it will anytime soon because things are still getting shaken up by the Trump administration. Something else to consider is if you order these from Iceriver, you are going to pay an increase currently 10% additional tariffs on imports from China. And we're already paying pretty good import duties on things coming to the US if you order directly from Iceriver. Now, if you want to use discount codes, if you feel like you want to take the risk, if things start looking better for Kaspa and crypto in general, down the line, if you're watching this video, you can use discount codes that I have in the description of the video. There's a discount code for Iceriver directly. You can get 2.5% off of like a lithium miner. I believe it's 1.5% off of a Kaspa miner, or you can use my discount codes for like Terra hashes or Crypto Miner Pros. I have discount codes for multiple different vendors or resellers. And if you like the video, and you're seeing this down the line and you think it's worth the risk to buy one of these Kaspa miners that launches, go for it. Use the discount codes. Also, we don't know. It could be in a lithium miner. They have teased multiple different miners, but I think that it could be either a bigger Kaspa miner, a bigger lithium miner. I kind of agree with Mining Stacker saying it could be a hydro unit. The ALEO miner, I have a feeling it'll be the like KS0 Ultra, like smaller form factor home miner, because they haven't even officially listed it on their website yet. So those are my thoughts so far on this new miner dropping. I'm not sure how to feel about it because I still haven't broken even on my KS5Ls. You guys are probably in the same boat if you bought KS5Ls in the like second half or like the middle of 2024. It was unfortunately not a good time to buy them because of this hash rate. The hash rate shot up drastically last year in the middle of the year. So July 2024, we were like 370 petahash. June, July, in that area, like 300-400. And then by September, we were all the way up over 1 exahash. So in only a few months' time, if you ordered in here, the hash rate practically tripled, doubled to at least tripled in some cases. Basically, it's really hard to break even, especially when the price of Kaspa has been so poor. Around when the hash rate started climbing, we were at about 20 cent Kaspa, and that was when the hash rate was in the 300 to 400 range, at a hash range. Now the price of Kaspa has been driven down, and that hash rate has gone up exponentially. So it feels really bad to be a Kaspa miner right now. Doesn't mean it will be that way forever. If the price goes up, you saw how it changes very quickly with that break-even calculator that I showed you. So unfortunately, just like everything else in crypto, it's risky, it's volatile. It might not be a great time to buy a miner, but when it feels that way, sometimes that's when you want to hop in. When things are feeling bad, you might want to buy some Kaspa because you buy when there's fear, Let's look at the fear greed index. The fear greed index on CoinMarketCap is showing we are in fear, almost extreme fear, 25. So not financial advice, never financial advice on this channel, but that's when you want to buy. When there's so much fear, the cost of the crypto itself and the cost of the miners is usually going to be lower. 6 months from now, if everything turns around, we get stability, maybe this tariff war is over and our economy's looking good, we get some interest rate drops, this needle is going to start turning towards greed. And that's when your price of your miners, the cost of your miners is going to go up. Maybe you sell those miners. Maybe you sell your crypto. That's when you're going to want to look at starting to exit. So it's difficult to know how this will all play out. It's difficult to know in a volatile year that is supposed to be a bull run, when we have so much shakeups with the macro, how things will play out. The resellers that I showed you earlier, like Terahashes and Crypto Miner Bros, their prices are all-in prices, and they're gonna fluctuate quickly too, because of the tariffs, and the cost of the crypto will drive these costs of the miners up eventually. So just be careful, know what you're doing, and sometimes it's exciting when newer miners drop, but just be careful when you're considering buying one of these. If you do decide to buy, like I said, if you don't mind using my discount codes, it helps out more than you know. If you like the video, like I said, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And last but not least, don't forget to keep it decentralized for the greater good.
The greater good.